Hey there, Tina. It's Grace on the line. How's life treating you these days? You doing alright, my friend?
Oh, hey Grace. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Can't complain.
That's great to hear, Tina. So, listen, I've got some news for you. Brace yourself. We've made a decision, and we're planning to move in with you next week.
No way! Seriously? You're moving in? Both of you? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing!
Haha, you bet. We've wrapped up our business in England, and we think it's high time we head back home and be with you guys. Family first, you know?
Oh, absolutely! That would be more than just fine, Grace. You have no idea how ecstatic Aurora is going to be when she finds out about this news. I mean, seriously, oh my god, I can't wait to tell her right away. She's got to be the first one, right after me, to know about this. I can already picture her jumping for joy.
Hold on a second, Tina. Take it easy. I totally get how Aurora will feel, but honestly, it's not as big of a deal as you think. No need to go all out with a grand announcement.
Are you sure about that? Don't you want Aurora to know that you're coming home? I mean, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I always thought you and Aurora were super tight. She'd be beyond happy to see you back, you know?
Trust me, Tina. You don't have to go through all the trouble. I know exactly how Aurora will react, and it's not necessary to make it a big spectacle. It's just a casual thing, really.
Well, if you say so. But I still find it a bit odd. I mean, you and Aurora have always had this special bond, and she'd be over the moon to have you back in her arms. Seeing you again would bring her so much joy.
Honestly, Tina, you don't have to worry. I appreciate your concern, but it's fine. Let's just keep it low-key and surprise her when we arrive. Trust me, it'll be a heartwarming welcome for all of us.
Alright, Grace, if you say so. I'll respect your wishes. But I can't help feeling a bit giddy about this whole thing. The thought of Aurora's face lighting up when she sees you standing at her doorstep is just priceless.
I know, but well, I'm just calling you to notice about it.
Okay then. Ugh, seriously? I can't believe what you did, Grace. It's beyond ridiculous. Why on earth would you treat your mother-in-law like that? You're being incredibly annoying.
Oh, here we go again. What's your problem now?
Don't you dare play innocent with me. I know exactly what you did, and it's just unforgivable.
Oh, please, spare me the drama. What did I supposedly do this time?
You gave her extended cereal for breakfast. Can you believe it? Extended cereal. You know perfectly well that her stomach is incredibly weak, and yet you go ahead and do something so thoughtless and careless. She ended up in the hospital because of you.
Oh, give me a break. It's just cereal, Tina. I didn't know it would cause such a catastrophe. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Blowing it out of proportion? Are you kidding me? It's not just cereal. It's about being considerate and understanding someone's health condition. You clearly have no empathy whatsoever.
Look, I didn't intentionally try to harm her. It was an honest mistake. People make mistakes, you know?
Well, some mistakes have consequences. And this one landed your poor mother-in-law in the hospital. She's suffering because of your carelessness.
Oh, please, spare me the guilt trip. She'll be fine. It's not like she's on her deathbed or anything.
How can you say that? She's in the hospital, for heaven's sake. Do you have any idea how worried and stressed her son is? You're causing unnecessary pain and suffering.
Look, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'll apologize to her and make it right, okay? But can we please stop with the melodrama?
Apologize? It's not just about saying sorry. It's about being more considerate and responsible in the first place. You need to think before you act.
Fine. I'll be more careful next time. Is that what you want to hear? Now, can we please drop this and move on?
Oh my goodness, Grace. Can you please just try to understand that life is not as simple as you make it out to be? I mean, seriously, your actions have consequences. It's not just some trivial matter we're dealing with here. This is a serious situation that requires your attention and reflection. So, if you could please, pretty please, just take a moment to consider the gravity of the situation and go to the hospital to take care of her. She's suffering so much, and she truly, desperately needs your help.
Tina, why do you always have to blow everything out of proportion? I swear, you have this uncanny ability to turn a tiny molehill into a gigantic, monstrous mountain. It's beyond frustrating. And furthermore, I don't have any blood relation to her, so I really fail to see why on earth I should be responsible for looking after that old dying lady. I mean, come on.
Wait, hold on just a minute. How could you possibly treat her with such callousness? I can't believe my ears. And to top it all off, you actually had the audacity to refer to her as the old dying lady? That is incredibly rude and disrespectful, especially considering she's your own mother-in-law. I mean, seriously, Grace, have you no sense of compassion or empathy left in you? This is just mind-boggling. And you know what? It's not just your attitude towards her that's concerning me. It's the fact that you've changed so much. You used to be different, caring, and understanding. But now, it's like you're a completely different person. It's making me increasingly suspicious, Grace. I can't help but wonder what your true purpose is for coming back here. What are you really up to?
Oh my goodness. Here you go again, Tina. You're always overthinking things and making them way more complicated than they need to be. Can't you just relax for once? And how dare you doubt me? I'm your sister-in-law, for crying out loud. You should be supporting me instead of questioning my actions. Haven't you learned how to behave towards your sister-in-law? I mean, really, it's just basic courtesy. And let me remind you, I'm older than you, so watch your words. I deserve respect and don't appreciate being talked down to. Keep that in mind, little sis.
What? Change the subject? No, I'm not changing the subject. I'm calling you out on your rude and harsh behavior towards your own mother-in-law. You can't just deflect and try to turn things around on me. That's not going to work. And let me tell you something, Grace. It's not me being rude to your mother-in-law. It's you. You treat her with such disrespect and disregard. It's appalling, to be honest. She's family, and you should be treating her with kindness and consideration, not disdain.
Well, okay. Fine, I'll admit it. I may have given her expired SIL once or twice, but come on, it's not a big deal. Besides, I just do what I think I should do. She deserves a little inconvenience, don't you think?
So the truth comes out at last. You purposefully gave her expired cereal? That's just mean, Grace. What did she do to deserve that kind of treatment? I can't believe you would stoop so low. You know, family is supposed to support and care for each other, not play petty games and seek revenge. Your behavior towards her is completely uncalled for. Can't you find a more mature and compassionate way to handle your issues?
Oh, she did a lot of things that annoy me. If you were me, then you would certainly do the same. She couldn't stop teaching me how to do this and that. She never listens to me, and in front of her face, I'm always wrong. Why do I have to suffer of all her complaints? I'm gonna make her regret what she's done to me, I swear.
But she's your mother-in-law. You can't do that to your husband's mother. All she does is for your own sake and well-being. And you shouldn't be ungrateful like this. If she knows you're behind all this, then she would be really disappointed, I have to say.
I get it, okay? I messed up. But can we please stop dwelling on it? I'm tired of this never-ending lecture.
Well, maybe if you had actually shown some remorse and understanding, I wouldn't have to keep reminding you of the severity of the situation.
Look, I said I'll apologize, didn't I? What more do you want from me?
Oh my gosh, seriously? Can you just listen for a second? I'm telling you that your husband's Aurora needs your help, and all you can think about is yourself. She's always been there for us, always cared about you. You have no idea how hurt she was when she saw you both come back like this. And how do you repay her? By acting like a selfish, ungrateful daughter-in-law. I mean, seriously, what kind of daughter-in-law are you? You're supposed to be part of the family, but all you're doing is causing drama and hurting the people who care about you. And who do you think you are? Aurora has put so much effort into teaching you and supporting both of you. She loves you like her own child, and you're betraying her trust. She would never believe that the people she really cares about, the ones she loves, could actually do something like this.
Don't even get me started. I'm sick and tired of being mistreated by that woman. She's just so infuriating, and she doesn't deserve to live a happy life. I swear, I'll make sure she pays for everything she's done to me. I'll ruin her life, and there's nothing you or anyone else can do to prevent me. It's going to be so satisfying.
Hey, Jacob. Are you back home yet? I've been trying to reach you because there's something important I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, I'm home now. What's going on, Tina? Why did you have to text me at this hour? I was just about to wind down and relax.
I know it's late, and I'm sorry for reaching out at this time, but it's really urgent. It's about my sister-in-law, Grace.
Ah, Grace, right? What's up with her? Did she do something to upset you?
Oh, no. It's not like that at all. It's just that I've been having these suspicions lately, and it's been bothering me. I'm worried that she might be trying to harm your mom, believe it or not.
Grace? Harm my mom? Well, I don't think so, really. She's a really nice person, and she's always been caring about my mom.
No, she's just acting like that. Actually, she told me that she would ruin her life. Don't be fooled by her face. She's just doing that to make you believe that she is a nice one.
Oh my god, really? It's just hard to believe, you know? So do you know what else she did to my mom?
Oh my god, you won't imagine this. She did this thing which is really scary whenever I think of it.
What is it? Please tell me.
But you have to brace yourself, because it's gonna be shocking.
Okay, fine. I'm really calm right now.
Yesterday, she shoved your mom's head to the sink in our bathroom. I saw it with my own eyes.
Wait, what? What the hell does she think she's doing? I can't believe it. But why didn't you tell me about it? She could have been killed.
Well, actually, Aurora told me not to tell you, because she's afraid that it could disturb your work and make you become more and more worried about her. She must have suffered a lot of pain then, I'm sure about that, because I saw a lot of blood from her head. But don't you worry. I drove her to the hospital and she was taken care of really carefully, but I think she still needs her son's care. So make sure you come to her room and maybe help her with some little stuff.
Of course I will. But why did she have to do that to my mom? I mean, my mom treats her really well, don't you think?
She said to me that your mom underestimated her and would never spend time listening to her. And your mom also didn't stop complaining about her. That's why she and your brother had to move out from the house. But now she came back to take her revenge and ruin your mom's life. Oh my god, how cruel she was when she said that.
She said so? Ugh, what a devil she is.
Wow, it's absolutely mind-boggling to me that she would stoop so low. Like, seriously, I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now. But you know what? It's not just about her. It's also about your mom. It's completely unfair to her, don't you think? I mean, let's be real here. Your mom has always treated me incredibly well. I mean, she treats me like her very own daughter. And honestly, I really appreciate and cherish that. She's done so much for me, and I genuinely believe that everything she's done has been to help me grow and become a better person. So yeah, it's only natural that she might come off as a bit harsh sometimes. It's all out of love and wanting the best for us.
Yeah, you make a good point there. I just can't wrap my head around why she would treat her own mother-in-law in such a disrespectful manner. I mean, seriously, it's your mom we're talking about here. Just the thought of her going through all that pain and suffering, it breaks my heart. I can't help but feel really emotional about it. I mean, she must be feeling so hurt and disappointed by all of this. It's just not right, you know?
Absolutely, Jacob. I completely share your sentiment. I still vividly remember that time when I was taking her to the hospital and your mom was trying so hard not to cry in front of me. It was like a knife in my heart. Seeing her hold back her tears like that, I've always been grateful for the way she treated me. So I understand how she felt. The pain she must have been feeling. It's unimaginable. It's moments like those that really hit you right in the feels, you know?
That's it, Tina. I've reached my breaking point. I can't tolerate her ridiculous and malicious actions any longer. It's time for me to take a stand and do something to put an end to this madness.
I hear you, Jacob. But what exactly do you have in mind? What's your plan to deal with her?
Well, I need to gather my thoughts and come up with a solid plan, but trust me, it's going to be something that will make her regret everything she's done. I want to hit her where it hurts the most and completely ruin her life in return.
Whoa, that sounds pretty intense. Just be careful not to let your anger cloud your judgment, okay? We need to approach this in a smart and strategic way.
You're right, Tina. Emotions can be tricky, and I'll make sure to keep a level head. But mark my words, I won't let her get away with treating my mom like this. I'll fight tooth and nail to protect my mom's well-being, no matter what it takes. You have my word.
I appreciate your determination. Just one more thing, though. Your brother, Henry, seems to be completely unaware of what's going on. He's been holed up in his room working all day. I'm worried that he might believe Grace's side of the story and not ours. He loves her so much, you know?
I understand your concern, Tina. It's a valid point. But don't worry. I'll make sure to sit down with Henry and explain everything in detail. I'm confident that he'll trust me and take my side. We've always been close, and he's a rational person who knows the difference between right and wrong.
That's reassuring to hear, Jacob. It's essential to have the support of your own family in times like these. I just hope everything works out smoothly, and we can protect your mom from that violent woman's mistreatment.
And please assure that my mom is still safe before I reveal that cunning fox, could you? You know how much I count on you, right?
Yes, of course. I'll always be by your side, no matter what can happen. So don't worry, just believe in me, okay?
What a relief. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Tina! What's actually happening? I don't understand anything. Why are the police here? And they said that they came to arrest me. That's absurd. I didn't do anything wrong. I told them that they arrested the wrong one, but they said my name right. And it's shocking. It must be one of your stupid tricks to kick me out, isn't it?
Oh, hi, Grace? Oh, really? I'm in my room, so I didn't notice anything. Oh, yeah, I see them now. They're quite fast, I have to admit.
Now, I need your explanations. Why are they here?
Well, just calm down.
Calm down? They're going to take me to the police station. Explain it right now.
Okay then, I'll tell you the truth. It's Jacob's plan to drag you down.
And you supported him?
Why not? I told him everything about you, and even all of your evil plans.
Wait, what? You told him everything. How could you be that crooked, cutting brat?
Whatever. You know what? When you're not at home, Jacob and I secretly installed cameras all around the house, and guess what? We finally caught you pushing Aurora off the stairs. How could you be that heartless? She's in the hospital now, but in the emergency room, and her condition is really severe right now. If anything bad happens to her, I'll make you pay.
So you got the video of me pushing Aurora, and you brought it to the police, didn't you? And accused me of harming her?
Oh, absolutely. We did that, and let me tell you, it was quite a task. We made sure to gather all the evidence against you. Every little detail meticulously documented. It was like being detectives in a thrilling crime movie, but without the fun part.
Ugh, why would you do that to me? You're supposed to be my friend.
Well, Grace, sometimes friends have to make tough decisions for the sake of justice. We couldn't just stand by and let you get away with hurting Aurora like that. It was our duty to bring you to justice.
Duty? More like betrayal. You both turned your backs on me. I can't believe you would do this to me.
Believe it. We had to show Henry the video too. The shock on his face was priceless. He was utterly taken aback, unable to comprehend that his beloved wife could be capable of such monstrous behavior.
No. This can't be happening. Henry can't leave me. I won't let him.
You can try all you want, but Henry has made up his mind. He's resolute in his decision to divorce you. In fact, he explicitly told us that himself. He wants nothing to do with you anymore.
This is a nightmare. Without Henry, I am nothing. I can't live without him and his money. How am I supposed to maintain my lifestyle? You've ruined everything.
Oh, please. It's not all about money. You need to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. There's a big world out there waiting for you to discover your true potential. You're capable of so much more than just relying on someone else's wealth.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one facing the prospect of losing everything. My life is falling apart because of you two meddling in my affairs.
Meddling? We were doing what was right. We were standing up against injustice. If anything, we saved Aurora from further harm and protected Henry from a toxic relationship. Maybe it's time for you to reflect on your actions and take responsibility for the consequences.
I won't accept this. I won't let you ruin my life. I'll find a way to get back at both of you, just so you wait.
Threats won't get you anywhere, Grace. It's time to face the consequences of your actions, and perhaps, in the process, learn something about yourself. Life has a funny way of teaching us lessons when we least expect it.
No, I can't accept being treated like this. It's Aurora's fault. It's all her fault. I'll make her pay for this.
What? How could you be that ridiculous? You're a devil. She's in the hospital, suffering the pain you caused her. But don't worry, you can just continue your revenge plan in the prison. I think 10 or 15 years will be just enough for you to consider how evil you are. Have fun.
What? No, you can't treat me like this. I need to talk to Jacob about this. Tina, listen to me. Don't you dare ignore me. They're taking me, Tina.
After that whole ordeal, I decided to cut off all contact with Grace. Blocked her number, ignored all her calls, basically erased her from my life. And you know what? It was a smart move. As we had predicted, she ended up in court. And boy, was she caught off guard when we presented that incriminating video as evidence. It was like watching a deer caught in the headlights. Naturally, we came out victorious in that courtroom battle, and the judge slapped her with a hefty 15-year prison sentence. Justice served, my friend. And let me tell you, Henry, bless his heart, he saw the true face of Grace and had a change of heart. He stood by our side, supporting us through the whole process. It's amazing how someone can be so blind to a person's true colors until they're smacked in the face with undeniable proof. But hey, better late than never, right? Now, let's talk about Aurora, my mother-in-law. Thank the heavens she survived all those terrible incidents. It was such a relief for all of us. I can't even begin to imagine what I would have done if we had lost her. She means the world to us, and we made sure to let her know that. When we broke the news to Aurora that Grace was behind bars, she was understandably shocked. But we reassured her and promised to make up for all the suffering she endured during those dreadful months. And you know what? We kept our promise. We took great care of her, showered her with love and attention. And let me tell you, seeing her genuinely happy, knowing she was surrounded by people who truly cared for her, it was the best feeling in the world. So yeah, things turned out pretty well in the end. Grace got what she deserved, Aurora got a new lease on life, and we all learned some valuable lessons along the way. Life has a funny way of working itself out, doesn't it?